At Backlash?
Backlash. At Backlash.
At Backlash?
Backlash. At Backlash.
At Backlash?
Backlash.
It's called a promo,
Shut
kid,
your
and
mouth,
if you want to
John.
be the big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do it, so go ahead.
You ready? No! I said, are you ready?
That was good. I'm glad you finally decided to pull that giant stick out of your butt and have some fun for once in your life.
You're uneducated marks! You sit there on your phones tweeting out your opinions like they're worth a damn. Let me explain something to you people. You don't know shit!
And I'd like to think that maybe this company will be better after
Nice.
Jeff has like the stickers on it. I was like, all right, good.
Well, there's actually a reason for that. When I was in Dallas last, I meant to give you both 20 stickers each, but then you and I had so much fun at the Dragon Slayer show that I forgot to give you yours. So that's why I did something you didn't.
Yeah, Jeff had some backup. I was like, all right, good. I need to put some stuff on like my fight stick and like laptop and whatever.
We're merged out. I got my Wrestling in the Middle Raw's World Style logo shirt. It's fixed. Before we had to fix the positioning of it, but now it's fixed. I got one.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Because I think we talked about it. It was like we're trying to get like having the logo like really big, like in the middle, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, these ones have it in the corner. You can go down the link in the description and get one. Dylan has our That's Fair shirt on as well.
I see.
Acknowledge me.
I see.
Drink it in, man.
Give
me a hell yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Peeking over. I couldn't see it from I could only see the white part of it. I was like, maybe I can see it.
Yeah, okay, I see it. I see that. That's kind of why.
That's all you need, because the fair's on the wheel.
Speaking of fair and speaking of Dylan, before we get started, I'm on this mission this summer, guys. We got mission Dylan All In, getting Dylan to All In. And you guys can join us at All In if you want to. You can scan this QR code, promo 20% off All In tickets. You can come hang with us, and maybe you can help get Dylan to All In.
Give me a hell yeah.
Bro,
Hashtag get Dylan to All In.
Yeah, hashtag Dylan All In.
No, I have to save up money. Like, I guess now it's relevant. Financial aid is no longer paying for my college classes, so now I gotta save up money to take college classes and finish my bachelor's.
Even more reason for people to scan the code and use our code. You can use our Wrestling in the Middle code for W too. You want to get W? I'm getting W. You can use the promo code WITM. Just whatever way we gotta get.
Everybody's got a price.
Buy some That's Fair t-shirts.
Literally, we had to get all the promo off before getting into this pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, we got stickers too. Don't forget. We got stickers, we got shirts, we got hats.
Yeah, we got shower curtains. My God, what do you need? We got it.
And pillows? We got pillows too?
Yes, we have pillows and blankets.
That's cool.
Let's go. I gotta get a pillow one day. But that's beside the point.
All right, I'm going to start the Backlash episode with a tweet. And my tweet says, this bright-ass yellow logo in the middle of the ring is something else. I don't know. I can't say the name. I don't want to disparage any other companies that don't sponsor us, but that large-ass logo was something else.
Oh, that logo. Okay, that logo right there. That distracted me. That really distracted me. I'm just kind of annoyed by these sponsors that's like being like in the ring and stuff. It's just distraction and everything. It's like you don't need all of that.
But this bitch is getting on my nerves.
I will take note that there were, at least I don't think, no celebrity cameos in the audience unless I was in the restroom during one.
Thank God.
I don't think so.
See,
No.
There was one service member and that's fair because service members.
When it
But-
comes to the logo and the rings, I feel like I watched so much New Japan, I'm used to it. But with New Japan, it's always been so subtle. I guess I don't know. It's weird. It does feel like it sticks out more now.
Because I go back and watch like old Japan stuff, and I'm like, well, there's also the fact that I know a lot of those games and stuff that they have on those logos, and I'm like, what's a mobile gacha game doing on a ring camera?
I mean, yeah. I mean, with Japan is different, but with like, with WWE and stuff, it's just like, okay, every match is sponsored by something. It's just like okay, it's a little too overboard. Like you don't really need to say all that.
The Dude Wipes one is my favorite. The sponsored by Dude Wipes matches.
No, here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. It's just like with WrestleMania, like we talk about this, like the Drew versus Damian Priest was sponsored by Doom, the Dark Ages, which is just like what?
I mean, to be fair, that was a sick outfit. Okay, sick outfit.
Yeah, it is. No, it is. No, I'm not gonna like. No, it really is. It really is. It was just so kind of like weird, and then Fatal Fury was in the middle. The Fatal Fury logo was in the middle of the ring.
There.
We got the U.S. title match, and for this match, my prediction: I predict that Jacob Fatu retains. I'm also rooting for him to retain. So he's defending against LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest. Were we excited for this match going in? Were we excited?
Well, I kind of decided that Jacob Fatu is on the card and he's defending the U.S. title, and I just want to see him go off, and he did.
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
That's fair. That's pretty much what I was looking forward to. There wasn't much past for that, honestly.
I wasn't too thrilled about it. I thought it was kind of cliche to do it in a fatal four-way, but admittedly, the match was a good one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I'm going to say something controversial here, and maybe it's just because I had people in my head talking about the main event being terrible.
No.
Thriller, but I think my favorite match of the night was the fatal four-way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
No. Actually, no. I agree. The fatal four-way was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
It didn't have to be that crazy, but it really was.
The sequence of finishers was great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, hold on. Drew almost winning it and getting screwed as always. That was hilarious to me.
Oh, yeah.
The look, just the look between him and Priest. I love that. Like,
dude, Priest taking McIntyre out. About Damian Priest just taking Drew McIntyre out completely.
From what I understand, yeah, they looked at him. They sent him to the hospital. Could be something serious. Don't know yet, though.
No.
Going on.
Dude, okay, so this is the big one for me. Solo comes to save Jacob Fatu from getting Shane McMahon through the announce table by LA Knight. And LA Knight presses Solo about this, and who should show up next? Jeff Cobb. And I was shocked. I did not see that coming. I was in my living room screaming. I was like, holy shit. Holy shit.
Bro, that was shocking. Like, Jeff Cobb just popped up.
Out of all the people.
Yeah, and the fact that it's just like, oh, shit, is like, oh, it's the rumors, like with all the rumors that's been going on with him.
I thought it was going to NXT.
No,
no.
I remember I saw
He's too.
Main roster bound.
Damn. You got the Tongans and Jeff Cobb in the bloodline now, in this new bloodline, and it actually works. They're making it work.
I have a theory. I have a theory.
What do we want to talk about?
Jeff Cobb is going to become the Solo what Jacob was to Solo in 2024. That's going to cause a rift, and we're going to get we're going to get Jacob versus Jeff Cobb.
I want it. Jeff Cobb does. So
hear me out. I just want to see Jacob Jeff and Bronson Reed.
Ooh,
Just put them in a
yeah,
group.
Yeah.
Put them in a group. Bring Bronson back in the bloodline. He doesn't even fit, but he understood the assignment. He just looked part of the group. Like, remember the Survivor Series War Games? Like,
Yeah.
he fits the part.
Since this fantasy match probably isn't going to happen, I just want to throw in there Brick Savage, because when I interviewed him, he said Jeff Cobb was his dream match. I don't know how close he is to that now.
Oh
but,
man, I think it's too late.
man,
I think it's too late at this
I
point.
believe.
At this point,
Still-
man, I know I still want to see it, but it's just like now it's just like, well,
I believe in Brick. Jacob
I
Fatu,
just
he's suspicious nonetheless. He gets back in the ring and retains his U.S. title.
Give me a hell yeah!
Yeah, that's kind of why I had that theory, because like he had no idea this guy was coming. So I have a feeling
Yeah.
that's going to lead. Maybe not for a while though. Maybe it's going to be like a really slow burn, which I'm already calling this slow burn the pay-per-view, because that's what I feel like a lot of these storylines are hitting right now. But you'll see what I mean later.
Low burn. We can't be talking about burning nothing on this pay-per-view.
burning bridges.
Moving, yes, great segue into our next one. This match was probably the one I was looking forward to the most because I'm a mark for Lyra Valkyria. We got the women's Intercontinental title match. Prediction: Becky takes the belt, but I was rooting for Lyra to retain. So, also on this episode, I'm gonna have a little backlash counter for all my little predictions I got for each match. See how many I get right and wrong.
Ding dong.
Let's
Hello.
go.
I love doing that. Yeah, moment of appreciation. We get to discuss the Lyra Valkyria pay-per-view singles match. This is
Drink it in, man.
Yeah, for sure.
hold on, I had to drink it in. I had to drink it in.
I'm here saying the sound bites now. It's like, damn, we don't even need the board anymore.
I feel like we might need like a few more like sound effects.
Hey,
A few more sound effects.
Run down the list here. Solid in-ring work, solid in-ring storytelling, match delivered from early on. I loved Lyra's intensity in this match. The more the match went about, the more technical, intense, and exciting it got. And I was thoroughly pleased with that. This is awesome chants rained down as I typed that note too. That was so awesome. As I was typing how great it was going, everyone was like, yeah, this is awesome.
Give me a hell yeah!
Okay, it's just crazy to think that from her time in NXT UK, she was looked to be poised to take the title from Mako Satomura before she got injured. And now she's here feuding with Becky Lynch. It feels like she has a lot of support behind her with these mentor type people.
Okay, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, at first, here's the thing. Like, my first impression with Lyra is like, I wasn't really invested in her.
Boo.
I wasn't really invested in her at first. Because like, because like no, okay, because like I didn't really care. Mind you, I didn't really care for NXT at the time. Remember at the time where it was like, what, all the freaking colors and stuff that they changed the logo and everything.
Oh, the 2.0.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that and stuff. I did not really care for it, but the noise that she been making and everything, like okay, like her in ring was good. Her in ring was good and stuff. When she got to the main roster and stuff, like I was still not invested in her and stuff until like she was starting getting like the segments and stuff with other wrestlers in the roster, and it's kind of just I've been slowly kind of investing and stuff with like her in ring and stuff. I'm trying to get familiar with her work, and it's just like it's getting to this point to where like with her and Becky now it's just like mentor versus like student and everything and stuff. The story is kind of really good. It's not really good, to be honest. Like I'm really liking Lyra bit by bit. So in ring is really excellent. I'm just let y'all know right now.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I will always go on record to say Lyra's my favorite women's wrestler of all time, and we're just gonna keep that narrative going.
Damn. Okay.
Like damn.
One.
Like damn. You're just like top 5. Like
Funaki is number one level.
Okay.
Back to our match. Becky gets a chair. Referee stops it. Becky exposes a turnbuckle, and this doesn't come into play immediately. Instead, we get into more great wrestling and close calls. Referee stops Becky from using the exposed turnbuckle, and then when Jessica Carr tries to cover the turnbuckle back up, it causes her to hesitate. The count. Lyra hits a Nightwing. Our great match continues. And what's funny is Jessica Carr never tries to cover the turnbuckle back up. She just leaves it. She never even goes back to trying to put it on.
She never tried to fix it. That sounds like she just left it there.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, never mind.
What was it? Wait, what was it? Wasn't that the QT turnbuckle? Because it had like the QT logo on this.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was pointing it out to Alyssa.
It's like what's this quick trip turnbuckle going on? They sell those now?
I didn't have that on my bingo card.
Ding dong. Hello.
Becky thumps Lyra in the eye. They fall into a series of roll-up pins, and Lyra gets a pin on Becky to retain. I was so happy, but immediately after, Becky begins to assault Lyra and tries to break her arm off. And I really expected Bayley to come out and stop Becky, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ding dong. Hello.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna see a Bailey, coming back to save Lyra, but we didn't get that. We didn't get that at all.
Where I thought she was going to come. But I think the idea is that we're pushing for a last woman standing here between Lyra and Becky. I don't think this feud is over yet by a long shot.
One up. We're doing an ultimate submission instead. I'm telling you, we're overdue.
Ultimate submission or Iron Woman match or something.
We're overdue the ultimate submission match. Damn it! We need it.
Fickle. They're fickle.
Do call it the Curtin Angle Invitational or some shit. However, we gotta get it.
The Kurt Angle Invitational. What?
We got rid of a lot of our technician women. We got Natalia, but she's over there doing stuff in other companies.
Oh god, I gotta say, no, now that you brought that up, like with technical wrestling stuff, so the VIP wrestling show that I was at, when I met Mercedes Martinez, she says, I had a conversation with her, and she said that there's not a lot of chain wrestling in the women's division.
No,
there's not a lot. Yeah, Serena. We got Serena D. Yeah, we got her. We got Deonna Purrazzo.
Yes,
and it's like who else?
I mean, Lyra showed she can go. She can go technique, and it's just WWE doesn't do that style, whether it be men or women. So it's never gonna be on the forefront.
Yeah, that's what I kind of noticed. That's kind of notice of they don't have that.
Man,
good, interesting point.
Yeah. Shout out to Mercedes Martinez though.
That was like a nice little breakaway point. Like, oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, it just I had a thought and realized that wow.
Yeah. So now we're on our men's Intercontinental title match. My prediction: Dominic retains. I would say I was rooting for Penta, but to be honest, I didn't care who won in this match. I would like the outcome either way. So,
I'll be honest with you. I hate the outcome of that match. I hated the ending, to be honest.
We'll get to that. We get Deep Blue Penta for this Backlash appearance. How do I feel that
Smooth
Deep Blue Penta?
Operator.
Let's go.
I just want to put that out there. I see there's too many memes of him.
Yeah. I've been seeing him go around too.
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio comes out with all his Judgment Day dudes, his J double D's, if you will, but he doesn't bring them ringside with him.
J double D's.
He hits the ring alone. No J double D's here. This is my Judgment Day dudes. The match is also solid from the start. The two back-to-back solid pay-per-view single Intercontinental title matches, and that's like what a pay-per-view really needs to have its mid-card be held up strongly. I feel like two banger singles Intercontinental title matches. That's a mid-card. You ask me.
Yeah. That's what it's supposed to like. It needs to be done like that. Like,
I'm glad we got two Intercontinental titles to do that with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can use
Definitely. The
mid
mid card, because the U.S. title, the Intercontinental title, the women's Intercontinental title.
Yeah. Before I talk about the lucha spots, we see. First of all, this is my favorite Intercontinental title design. What's y'all's favorite Intercontinental title design?
That one right there. That one right there. I grew up with it. I grew up watching that belt. That belt right there.
This one.
Like, that's the best looking Intercontinental belt.
I think of Carlito, Jeff Hardy, Johnny Nitro. Man, so many. What about you,
RVD?
Dylan? Yes.
It's the current one. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just really like the current one. Like, ever since, like, was it Shinsuke that debuted it? I think Shinsuke was the first one that held it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's still with Shinsuke. I don't know. But I just love that design.
King Nakamura.
He was a king. Oh yeah, he won King of the Ring. I forgot.
Don't make me pull out the Rick.
Oh man, are we gonna have the dark times?
For most people, they say it's the classic design, and that's fair too. Not a lot of people like the oval design, but it's my favorite. I was just curious.
What do we want to talk about?
In this match, we see Dirty Dom hit the Oblivion, and that was an interesting spot.
That really was. No, also the fact that the crowd was definitely cheering for Dom.
Oh yeah, they have been. Yeah, ever since.
Yeah.
They loved him.
Since WrestleMania and stuff, like the crowd was behind him.
Since he started to lean into the Latino heat gimmick, we've all been like, yeah.
Drink it in, man.
Mm-hmm.
I remember us being one of the people that started that show that Raw that we went to.
Yeah.
Booing the hell out of him, and now he's turned it.
Yeah.
And like I said, there was another Raw on the road to WrestleMania season that I went to, and I watched him wrestle Gunther, and I was like, wait, no, he can wrestle for real. Like, we gotta give him his flowers. And yeah, and here he is in Backlash with the IC title singles match. We see Penta hit a Mexican destroyer on the apron, and then the JDDs run out to jump Penta, but the ref sees him, immediately kicks him out. He tries to kick him out. They don't actually leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't. The referee was like trying to kick them out. I like how the crowd just say, you.
I love that. I love when we have more crowd interactivity. You know, we need that.
That's the best part of wrestling, crowd interaction.
Yes.
But for a second, I thought Finn was like, I thought he did it on purpose. I thought because, Finn took his time going over there to grab the chair. He could have just hit the dude and but no. But I digress.
Fickle.
Let's see. Penta dives, takes out Carlito and JD, who didn't leave yet, like I said. Gets back in the ring. Balor, who also wasn't gone, distracts the referee, and we see El Grande Americano come out, interfere, headbutt Penta with that metal plate, giving Dirty Dom the opportunity to retain his IC title. Cheers, Dirty Dom.
I wish they would just bring that belt design back, just for the one time.
Hey, I brought it back for this episode one time.
You did,
Nobody even noticed. What's funny is nobody even noticed. For the first match, I switched to the U.S. title and just casually had the U.S. title belt.
I didn't even notice that at all.
That was hilarious. Yeah, for the U.S. title match, I was holding on to the U.S. title and no one even noticed. I brought all the gold today.
Yeah.
Drink it in, man.
I'm gonna pull up the 20. No, never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
No, leave it alone.
You should where you said with the U.S. title, bring that IC title and have Shelton Benjamin sign on it.
Yes, dude. Yes, MVP can sign the U.S. title. Benjamin can sign the IC title, and then Bobby Lashley could sign the ECW title. That'd be fire.
Yeah. Boy, you got the Her Syndicate signatures. Boom.
We got it. Cedric can sign something.
Cruiserweight,
a tag belt.
it's the cruiserweight title. If not, yeah, but
Yeah.
Yeah, the purple strap.
Only Dylan wants the purple strap.
I
Oh
love the
God!
what it is. I like all the things people don't like.
Dude. Hey, here's something we can all agree on. A quick tweet break. Shout out to the person with the "Please return Ilya Dragunov" sign. We can all agree we want Dragunov.
Oh yeah,
I want him
God.
to go all the way until September, get completely 100% healthy. The way he wrestles, I do not want him coming back any sooner than he needs to be.
Yeah.
He's in his. Here's the thing. He in his hyperbolic time chamber,
Let's
or
go.
like the Goku, like when Goku was in that what's that thing?
Yeah,
The
when
pod.
they're on Namek. Yeah. No, I know
Yep.
what you mean.
Yep. Like, nah, this is Ilya Dragunov. Like, we're waiting.
He's in the recouping.
Right.
Hell yeah. I love that image in my mind.
Drink it in, man.
All right. Gunther versus Pat McAfee. My prediction, Gunther wins easy, chokes Pat McAfee after the bell, and Goldberg comes to save the day. Rooting for Gunther to win and not be stopped at all and go get the world title back afterwards.
Well, none of that happened.
That did not happen. That did not even. Like,
Hey,
that prediction
spoilers.
did not happen.
We'll talk about the match. We'll see. But yeah, spoiler. No, that didn't happen. All right, Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee looked in good shape. Gunther dominated the early part of this match. I mean, not just the early part of this match. We'll let you know probably most of this match.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
talk about it. Pat tries to rally back and then also trips on the top rope and botches his hot comeback. His first hot comeback in the match.
Oh God.
It was his only, but I don't fault him for it because, dude, I would trip over the top rope. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, the slip up.
I want to say poor guy, and then I remember he made the comment about some losers from NXT, and I'm like, you know what? Some loser from NXT wouldn't trip on the top rope, Pat.
Some would.
Somebody.
Don't bring Javon Evans into this.
Oh no! No, not the beef. Not hey, why the beef? Oh God!
Continue.
Okay. Gunther keeps dissecting Pat and breaking him down. Michael Cole pleads with Gunther at one point to just pin him and stop trying to prove something. Cole tries to rally Pat, but Gunther just keeps thwarting off any offense and dominating Pat. Pat tries to get into it with some backflips and punt kicks, but even that doesn't do the job. Gunther power bombs Pat, puts him in the Boston Crab while Michael Cole loses his shit and comes closer to ringside to rally Pat back in the match. And that, of course, you had to know Michael Cole was about to get drugged into this match. I'm surprised he didn't get more hurt.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna get like choked out or something, or he was about to get powerbombed. He was really about to get powerbombed.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
and
dude.
then he catches the break, and then he tries to cheat and hold Gunther's leg, and that doesn't work. I thought Pat was about to pin Gunther during that moment.
I really thought he was too. Like I thought like that was like, oh snap, Pat really pinned Gunther, but it was just the assists and stuff. But that's like wow. Nope. That didn't happen.
To no avail. Then Pat gets put to sleep.
He's fine. It's over.
Yeah. Right.
After the match, Gunther stays in the ring, stares down Pat and Cole, and shows a little respect for Pat McAfee. And to be honest, I absolutely hated that. Like, no way. Be villainous, hurt him, and put Cole to sleep, and do super bad guy stuff.
But this bitch is getting on my nerves.
I wasn't a fan.
I don't know what's going on, but this is kind of why I said it's slow burn the pay-per-view.
Don't burn the pay-per-view.
Nope. Slow burn. Like
they're adding to the slow burn of these feuds, which makes sense, I guess. It's post WrestleMania, the first pay-per-view post WrestleMania, but I don't. We all thought Goldberg was showing up. I didn't want it.
I did.
No, thank God that didn't happen.
It
Yeah.
still could.
Thank God did not
I said
happen.
slow burn the pay-per-view because I think this feud is gonna keep going.
Someone needs to slow burn Goldberg.
Oh God, please! I don't want that. I don't want that to keep going. Please, just let it be
Just put
over.
that fire out.
Let it be over, please.
Yeah,
I
put
don't
that
want. I
fire
don't
out.
want this. I really don't want this to lead up to Goldberg return.
The only thing that needs to burn is the fire in your loins when you feel the big fight feel for the main event WWE title match. My prediction: John Cena wins, Cody Rhodes returns. Rooting for John Cena to win and Cody Rhodes to return. Pretty straightforward.
Oh man, that Oh yeah, in the video package too.
Yeah,
You said it was going to be 10 minutes.
I did. I said the
You
video
said it was going to be
package would
10 minutes.
10 minutes and the match would be 1 hour.
Oh
I
God,
wasn't
John.
far off.
I'm glad. I was surprised it would be like what 3-4 minute.
What's cool is we've discussed a few times, as many fans have, since Cena won the title, this concept. Orton's a good guy, Cena's a bad guy. We run this match we've seen 100 times back, but with this new dynamic. And it did make it a lot more interesting. I sent out this tweet. I wonder if Edge is watching Orton versus Cena, the Orton versus Cena match.
Oh God, the greatest. The was it the greatest match ever? Is that what?
Which again, Edge is also a good guy these days in this capacity. He's a babyface. It's just it's a crazy time to be a wrestling.
Yeah,
it is. It is. It's just like seeing that the last time we see John Cena versus Randy Orton, but in a different dynamic.
It's like living in a weird timeline that's like, oh, cool, but also how has Shelton Benjamin and Carlito not won a world title in this timeline then? Because what the hell?
Bizarro.
Yeah.
None of the actual dream Bizarro things we wanted to happen.
Yeah, it's just bizarre. It's just like, wait a minute, John. Like,
this is
never thought I would see
bizarre.
John as a villain, a villain and stuff, and it's just like doing all this stuff. It's like this is not the typical Cena that I usually see.
Yeah, this is as bizarre-ny as Kazarny.
Yeah,
to put it. Shout out to Kazarny.
Jeez.
Okay.
How did it feel seeing Cena take on the heel role in this match?
I don't know. I'm still having mixed thoughts about this. Like,
Same.
I was invested in it, but then it's just like, okay, what's going on here? It's just like you're going at the crowd, like talking to the crowd and stuff. How like felt like they're throwing like all the stuff that they said about you and stuff, and then you just kind of just say like a toxic relationship or whatever. It's like, okay, you tell us we get nothing. Okay, you came out with just a generic Titantron with your name on it. Okay, then what else?
There's a psychological aspect to it. Maybe I'm reading too far into it. That's kind of fun, which like when he plays on the whole like your kids will buy my stuff anyways,
Yeah.
No, that part is interesting. And I think the Titantron thing is interesting too. Like you get nothing. I don't try at all. You guys still cheer me. So like why? But some of the things like when you do this every time you show up, it diminishing returns, right? So, but in the match, there's not much you can do that's new. That's not, like your typical heel stuff, low blows, got to use the title, hit the ref.
Don't cry me a river.
You do that's fresh.
Well, yeah, that's what's really. And see, again, I'm with Mike in the slight sense of like, okay, I am having mixed feelings about it and have been since the start. But with this specific match, everything works out better. And one thing I note is a sight I'm not familiar with, seeing John Cena walk away from this match. I've never seen John Cena walk away from any match. That looked weird to me.
Yeah, never.
We see him do his moveset now with no sort of emotion behind it, no enthusiasm, just like slow five-knuckle shuffles. It's kind of like, and you see a very slow fundamental match like you always see Orton and Cena, but they start to bust out these things we hadn't seen before. Specifically, my favorite spot in this match, the FUA, whatever you want to call it, to RKO
FU.
counter. It was so clean.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
So
Because they did it before. They did it before.
They've done it
Like,
before?
yeah, that counter when John did the FU, but it or a counter to the RKO. That was
I can't
like
remember
in
seeing that
09.
before.
That was like probably like 09 or 010.
Huh.
08, 09 or 010. During that time, because I remember seeing that spot.
I believe it. I can't remember seeing it. You're probably right. Wrestling a lot of
Like
time.
no, like that happened before. I remember. Like,
What about the shoulder tackle to RKO spot? Because I can't recall seeing that either. That was insane.
the shoulder tackle. Oh yeah, the shoulder tackle to the RKO. Yeah. I was like, it was just so fast.
Yeah.
It was quick. Yeah, I was like, I was expecting like I thought Cena was gonna do like when Randy hitting an AA. So
Yeah.
I thought Cena was gonna do RKO because just having like a callback.
What I was about to get into, Cena mocks Orton and tries to steal his punt. Orton dodges and gets pushed into the ref, and we see Cena go and get the belt. He takes too long, gets RKO'd. And here's something I hadn't mentioned yet. Each guy had hit like 3 or 4 finishers apiece by that point.
Yeah.
So Cena was kind of like throwing into Orton. He was mocking Orton a bunch, and then, like you said, Orton
His facial reactions.
Yeah, Orton hits the FU onto the announce desk. He gets a table out, does another FU onto Cena through that table too. And they both start just kind of hitting each other's moveset. RKO number 5 or 6 in the ring. Ref runs out. Cena kicks out. It gets insane with the amount of RKOs you see. I wish I had a counter for every RKO.
Yeah, and it was just like like even like with the reps being down, and then like the the general manager, the SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis, and the other people came through. Hurricane, Jamie Noble, Davari.
Yep.
It's like, bruh.
Yeah. All the backstage producers, GMs come out. They all get RKO'd. All of them.
Yeah. I was like, God.
He went up, which rightfully so. He had that one. I mean, and again, here's what I know it's for the story, but like, can a general manager not just count a pin?
So,
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I had to think on it. I guess not. But at the same time, and maybe just because it was ECW and ECW does what they want. But Paul Heyman did it for RVD at One Night Stand 2006.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yep, he did that.
Orton goes to punt Cena, and R-Truth comes out to stop him. He gets RKO'd. Cena low blows Orton and then hits him with the belt and pins him for 3.
Drink it in, man.
R-Truth. Yeah, and see, me and Dylan were talking about this. There were rumors, not this upcoming Saturday night's main event, but the one after, I believe, we're building for a John Cena R-Truth match. So
Yeah,
who knows?
Oh, God.
One as Jay Uso.
It is on the same. Okay.
Which you can't mention my bad.
No, we don't. No.
It's all right.
No.
Now, Cena gets on the mic afterwards and says he doesn't need music. He needs competition.
It's like, bro, what you mean? Okay, hold on. Before like we can move forward, I tweeted that that his album is 20 years old.
Yeah, I can actually read it because I have it up on the notes. I have your tweet right here to read. It was on the show a tweet thing. Friendly reminder that this album turns 20 years old today. Yes, it's still on heavy rotation to this day.
yeah.
The fact that is like he didn't do any
nothing.
Nobody not a lot of people acknowledges that, and that's kind of upsets me because WWE Vault just posted like his music video, his live performance on Monday Night Raw, and it's just like they're acknowledging that, but they're not acknowledging the album. Which is like I was like, really?
I've said it. I don't know how many times on this show.
I was like, ain't no way.
that album made me who I am today. So
Same here. Yeah, same here. Shoot, but yeah. Well, what John said about I don't need no music. I need competition and stuff. And he said, "Drake it in." Like he said it. he, he,
Look,
He said the thing.
he said the thing.
Drink it in,
It's like-
man.
another tweet I sent out on myself. That was by far my favorite Cena Orton match of all time. Now the I Quit match is up there. That one was probably my favorite before, but this one just had. I do love the dynamic that happened with Cena being the bad guy, and it was really nice. I enjoyed this match a lot.
I
Yeah.
will say I did enjoy the match. I still think my favorite match was the first match of the night, but this was pretty enjoyable. I had people in my ear watching the same room that were like the whole time downing in the match, and I'm like, oh.
No,
What?
pipe down, pipe down,
Like what?
dude.
Downing a Jacob Fatu match?
No,
That's just
The main. No, he means the main.
Oh,
event.
the main event. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, what? But the main event, I mean, the ending, like low blow and title and stuff. I understand that.
that's pretty
but-
why it was predictable and yeah. Same
Yeah,
Anyone want to know my favorite match? I would say if it's not the Lyra Becky match, which it could be. No, honestly, the main event was my favorite match. I loved that match a lot. Also, with the belt thing, here's what I think is going on, and I can't say if it's a real thing or not. It's just something I'm noticing. I think that's just seen as like finish because again, he is the last champion, the real champion, the last real champion. There, put it all together. I feel like him using the belt as the finish of the match is gonna be a common thing. Like that is seen as finish now.
Okay, Truth, get ready to take it.
Him and the belt.
probably so. And I don't know. You probably noticed that, like after, like the whole thing and stuff, like Cena was still in the ring and everything,
Yeah.
and stuff. Like you kind of see what his like, kind of knows like his emotion starting to like open a little bit. You guys notice that?
Mhm.
I wonder if
'Cause he was
R-Truth
looking
gonna
at-
be the one to get it out of him. Is R-Truth gonna be the one to make him like be like, you know what? Maybe this isn't the right thing, man.
Absolutely not. No way.
Nah. I could see that.
The fans were all like, "Thank you, Cena," and he was.
Yeah,
He was just like he was about to cry. He was about to be in
yeah, he
tears
did.
and
He
stuff.
looked like he. I wonder if that's like, if that was just he's like, it's after the show I can kind of break a little bit, or if there's actually something there.
Mm.
If something's going on.
I don't know.
All right, now final pay-per-view thoughts time. I'm gonna bust mine out, and then we'll let everyone else do theirs. Didn't expect this pay-per-view to go off the way it did. I liked the opener. Huge shocker moment with it with Jeff Cobb. Mid-card IC title matches held it up. Wasn't a huge fan of the fourth match, but it didn't take away too much from it either. It wasn't terrible in comparison to what I thought it was going to be. Main event delivered hard as hell. Easily, I give this pay-per-view 4 stars, and I'm firm with it. Good Backlash.
3.75.
Okay. That's close.
It was okay. Really good opening match. Intercontinental Championship matches were solid.
Yes.
The Pat McAfee match happened,
Happened.
and the main event was really good. Yeah, that's yeah. It was better than I expected it to be, but other than that, like, I wouldn't watch it again. I'll be perfectly honest.
I would say 3.5. I would say 3.5. I mean the mid card matches really they really steal the cake. Like with the Intercontinental, Women's Intercontinental, and the US.
Yeah.
The US. I feel like the main event, it was good for the most part, but the ending is just it was just meh. Low blow, title hit, boom, 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Now scissor me!
That's fair.
Oh, wait, I get that. That's fair.
Yeah. To close it out, I want to let everyone know if you want to get a shirt like mine or a shirt like Dylan's, you can go down the link in the description. If you want to get a shirt like Mike's, you got to go back in time. That's a whole shirt. That's a classic.
Oh yeah, we got stickers. We got everything you ask for. So
Get
some.
Hat.
Get it.
Come on, man. Love it.
Go support.